guys, so today we are playing the Doors Trick or Treat update and with my sister, as that's probably why you clicked. First of all, I just want to make sure that you guys know that the groundskeeper was not being very fair in this video. You just saw him camping the tunnel and I died to that, of course. But yeah, it is very rage bait, particularly around the middle of this video. If you want to skip ahead, go ahead. That's probably the best part, to be honest. But yeah, this was pretty cool. It's my second run on the trick or treat. I had to do one off camera just to try it out. But this time I'm with my sister, who's there, and yeah, the groundskeeper honestly looks pretty sick with his costume on. I'm pretty sure all of the entities have costumes. I saw Mandrake earlier, sometime during this video, that had a jack-o'-lantern costume on, which is cool. But anyways, you can see me eating up candy for my quests because you can see in the top right that I do have some quests and I do want to actually do this event. So last year I did not finish the entire event. I only did about half of it. And in case you want to, I was on call with my sister during this. I just didn't really record it that much, um, except for important parts. But there is not much importance to this until about halfway to the video, because we were just wandering around trying to get candy for this first bit, and then we arrived to our first problem. Groundskeeper was camping the bridge, so we had to get past him, and it's obviously a very hard task. I don't know if they buffed him or something, but he was being very smart this time, and he was not budging at all. Yeah, I was just trying to distract him with his light, but then I decided to be the distraction myself. So I ran this side while my sister headed to the bridge, and he didn't even follow me the first time. But eventually, after some careful trotting, he did, and he definitely wanted to kill me. Definitely wanted to kill me, but anyways, he wasn't fast enough to keep up. I know that, so I just ran by him and onto the bridge, which I was considering safe. Always, usually is safe, but uh, it's not like I'm that great at this game, guys. I might have rock bottom, but that doesn't mean I'm good at the Halloween event. And I never beat the outdoors, for your information. I would have posted a video about it if I did. But yeah, unfortunately, we wound up here, and I got some candies. This room was just not a good spawn for me, I guess, because as we went around trying to find the exit to this, we are not great at doors navigation, but really, who is, other than like the pros? But yeah, I was heading indoors and doing stuff. This one gave me a bunch of candy, so I picked that up and went ahead. But that was not the best idea, so I'll just let you watch the rest of this clip. It's amazing.
Ow! Owie! Oh, no, groundskeeper. Groundskeeper.
Yeah, so, Groundskeeper is annoying, and since I couldn't revive again in the run, it was time for my sister to shine. So, yeah, this is a bunch of footage of my sister absolutely becoming a pro in the outdoors. I don't even know what door she got to, but it's an insane number. So, of course, this first bit is just her grinding candies and stuff, running through doors, basically just doing what you're supposed to do indoors. Pretty straightforward, not many big threats, and I was AFK while spectating, to be honest, most of the time. So do not expect this to be the best camera shots ever. I'm sorry, I couldn't get rid of the UI either. So yeah, but She was doing really good for her. Just like this is her first time doing the trick or treating event, and like she hasn't played the game in 6 months maybe. So if you think she's trash, then she might be a little rusty. But yeah, she was doing pretty good. The loot was going insane for her. Like she got a crucifix here, I'm pretty sure, which is insane because usually you don't get crucifixes in such a common place. But yeah, she did, and that is definitely gonna come in handy. I'll tell you that much. So she continued to loot this room for a while, and of course she forgot how to get to the exit because she was looking down to not get eyes. And we were on call though, so I just told her how to do it. Obviously, you have to go through the glass. It's not very obvious to people forget though. So yeah, she crouched through finally and advanced to the next room. Uh, it was still in the main hotel, but after a quick rush, she went back to the outdoors. This is where it gets interesting. So, if you could see right here, or maybe the next door, um, yeah, I think it's this one. Sally comes through a window. You don't know who Sally is. She's, um, like Rush's little sister or something. She's usually in the windows, but there was a recent update where she's an actual entity now. See her in her princess dress following my sister around, and I had to tell my sister about her. And then my sister used a crucifix on her, which is really cool to watch. And yeah, that was just epic. But then she continued on to the outdoors, and by now she was like around door 20, I believe, which is pretty good. So she continued to get candy. I was honestly really jealous because I want that candy, but I wasn't gonna get none of it. So, anyways, this part is fast forwarded because it's just her running around, getting stuff, and mainly just having a nice run. She did not get any Candies. It's real ones know what that is. It's awful candy that makes you die instantly. So thankfully she didn't get any of those, and um, she just continued on in this run. Very simple run, and you know she kept going. Personally, I don't really love the outdoors because of the groundskeeper. I don't know what you guys think, but I've never gotten even to meet Bramble. Never even gotten to the seek chase thing. I always get killed by monuments usually, but I think they're disabled on this mode, so that's nice. But unfortunately, since she was at this room for so long, been looking around for the exit for so long. I don't know if this is what it actually does, but I believe that what's it called? Not greed, but the other special entity actually just came. Oh, Dread came, and unfortunately, come on, Dread pulled up, and you'll see in a little bit. I don't know why or how, but yeah, lights out here, and then Dread pulled up, and you'll just watch her fall to the ground and die, unfortunately. I was messing around with the settings a little bit to try and find out if I could, you know, get rid of the UI, but anyways, unfortunately, here is where she died. I don't really know how Dread kills people. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. But Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. And yeah, my sister is now a Doors Pro.